Hi everybody, welcome to your Thursday evening Facebook Live. My name is Sarah Edwards and I come to you guys live on Tuesdays and Thursdays to show you a fun new Stampin' Up! Project. Today is like no other. I'm super excited to show you what I have in store. For the whole month of March, we've been doing 3D items in bags for Easter for our kids, our grandkids, employees, really anybody you want to give it to. And we only have two more Tuesdays or Thursdays, two more lives until our bag is complete. So I am super excited to show you one of the last pieces that go on the inside of the bag. And then on Tuesday, we have one more thing that is going to be going on the outside of the bag. So two more projects, and tonight is so stinking cute and fun and so easy, literally. We're probably going to be on for 15 minutes. It's that easy and that stinking cute. So anyway, welcome everybody. If you're just joining, say hello. Hello, Anna. Good evening. So today is my daughter's birthday. She turned 25 on the 25th, so it's her star birthday. We went and got pedicures and manicures and went to lunch. It was a great day. I can't complain. I didn't get much time out in the studio, but that's okay. I'll forgive her for having a birthday on my day off. But anyway, so we had a great day. Hello, good evening, Jill. So today's project, I was really contemplating on showing you guys what we're going to be making first or just waiting until we put it together to see the finished project. Not quite sure, haven't quite decided. But feel free to share this video. It's always fun to get more friends watching the Facebook Lives, and you never know who might be interested in coming to a card class or just coming and crafting with friends. Hello, Aunt Tammy and Susan. Hello, everybody. So please feel free to give me lots of hearts and share the video. I would love that. Okay, let me flip you over, and there's a few things I kind of want to touch on a little bit before we get crafting. So this morning I sent out the retiring list. I wanted to show you how I know what sets are retiring and what sets are staying, and what I need to purchase before it goes away permanently. So this is the PDF that I sent out, and I print it, and then I go through each page. The page number is written right here, and I go into my catalog, and I have a highlighter, and I highlight the ones that are retiring. So this way, if I don't already own the stamp set and I want it, I will know I need to get it before the catalog ends. So as you can see, I've only gone through a couple pages because it just came out yesterday, and I worked yesterday, and then today was with my daughter, so I haven't gotten a chance to go through the whole list of things that are retiring, but I did email this out. If you didn't get the email, please shoot me a message so I can get it over to you, or it's on the Stampin' Up! Website also, but I will be happy to email it to you. So let's see who else logged on. Heather and Valerie. Hello, ladies. Can you believe the retreat is right around the corner? I am so excited. Okay, so for today's project, I don't think I'm going to show you the finished project yet. I think we're going to put this together and show you what it looks like after the fact. But the things that you're going to need are a pair of pliers. Yes, isn't that strange to have a pair of pliers to work on crafts? You're going to need your silicone mat and a glue gun. This is plugged in, so I'm going to try not to burn myself. And we are going to be using, I just went to Michael's and I got, it's a 20 pack, it's 18 gauge. I went for a little bit thicker of a gauge just to make sure it held up really nice. So we're going to be using these little wires. So the wires are, I don't know, I think they were 20 inches or something, but I just laid it. I don't think you can see that. Hold on, let me zoom you out a tiny bit. Okay, so I just laid it across my grid paper just to kind of make sure it was even, and then I just cut it right here in the center. So that's what you need your wire cutters for. So I just cut it right in half. So you will want to use the wire cutters for one more thing. Let me scoot you back in so you can see what I'm doing. So you're going to take the tip of your wire, just right at the edge, you're going to bend it all the way down. And then you're going to come over to the side and you're going to bend it sideways. So that is what you're left with. Let me do it again so you guys can follow along. So you're going to take it right up to the edge. You're going to fold this in half. And then you're going to come over here and you're going to bend this sideways. So this piece is flat. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so let's set those aside and bring in some paper. So I have lots of scrap paper. Literally, you do not have to use full sheets of paper. Just pull in a bunch of scraps. And I have Merry Melody. I have Mossy Meadow. Let me get Mossy Meadow in here. I have Poppy Parade. And this one is Flirty Flamingo. So that is what we are going to be stamping on. So let me start with the Poppy Parade. And I have the stamp set that I'm using is the Daisy Lane. And I actually don't know if this one is retiring. I haven't gotten to that page yet. But I love how big the friend and the smile. I love that one. I love to smile. I love to laugh. You should have heard me at lunch today. My son-in-law actually went with us also. And I don't know what's funnier, the way he tells a story or his story. But literally, I thought I was going to just die laughing. But anyway, this is the set we're using. And I'm going to bring in some Poppy Parade. And I did color tone on tone. You can do this on Whisper White or the basic white also. So I'm just going to ink up my daisy. And it doesn't matter which side you do it on. But whatever it is, just make sure that your leaf is vertical. Right? Yes, up and down. Make sure it's up and down before you stamp. It just makes punching these out a lot easier. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp 4 of these guys across my cardstock. And I just got this in the mail today. It is the basic or the Whisper White ink. I just got it in the mail today for some reason. I don't know why I didn't have that. But I went ahead and stamped the Whisper White on the Poppy Parade cardstock. With this ink, it doesn't dry fast. So I actually stamped this about 45 minutes ago, so hopefully it's dry. You can heat emboss this also to get it to dry a little bit quicker. But I wanted to see what these would look like stamping them in the whites. Okay, so let's stamp a couple more so we can put all of this together at once. Oh, I'm so excited to show you guys. I know you're probably sitting in your seat saying, I cannot believe she's not showing us before. But it's so stinking cute. Okay, so this is Flirty Flamingo on Flirty Flamingo. And you can see that I'm stamping it where the leaves are at the bottom. Because once we use our punch, it's easier to line it up that way. Okay, so we have that one. Let's wipe our stamp off. And I want to do some Mossy Meadow. Let me close these up just so I don't ink myself up. So I'm going to grab some Mossy Meadow. And who knows, I'm not sure if we're going to put all of these together on the live, but we'll at least put a few together. We'll see how long it takes to stamp all these guys. I guess I could have stamped these ahead of time, but that's okay. Okay, and let's do a couple in the Merry Merlot. Maybe, there we go. I couldn't get that open. Oops. I didn't clean that off very well. There we go. So I'm going to stamp a couple of Merry Merlot. The darker ink on the darker cardstock is a little bit harder to see, especially on the live, but it is stamping. Okay. So there is our stamping, and let's bring in our Daisy Lane punch. And I actually haven't looked to see if this one's retiring either. So when you slide your cardstock in, if you stamp it just right, you don't have a whole lot of lining up to do. Or you don't have a whole lot of moving your punch around to stamp these. So line it up, stamp. I'm just going to stamp a couple in each of these colors. So line this up, punch, Punch again. There we go. We'll do a couple in the flirty flamingo. You do need 2. I should kind of phrase that. So you can stamp as many as you want, but you do need 2 for each of the little things we're doing. I know you guys like on pins and needles wondering what we're going to be making with all of these daisies. Oh, they're so cute. Punch a couple more. Does anybody have any guesses? You guys can maybe guess to see while I'm punching these. Feel free to guess. Okay, so let's do some of the basic whites. There we go. Maybe my description kind of gave it away a little bit when I said kisses. Okay, so there is enough for us to get started. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a mini glue dot and I'm going to put a mini glue dot on the back side and I'm going to offset it. So this one's the Poppy Parade. So I'm going to offset it on top just like that. Let's get these guys out of the way and we'll just work with the one. So this is the Poppy Parade and I just offset it a little bit, glued both of them together. You're going to bring in your silicone matte sheet, and I actually meant to bring over some blender pins to show you another cool project, and I forgot. Okay, so we're going to flip this over. So this is the back. So I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on there, and then I'm going to take, then I'm going to take the wires that we just folded, and I'm going to set it right inside. And I'm going to take this other piece of the silicone mat and I'm going to press down on it. If you don't, it leaves a little bubble on the back of this, which isn't tragic. I just think it looked a little bit more finished having it flat. And I don't know if you can see, but this side has a little bit of bubble also. So I'm just going to take the other side of the silicone mat and press it down. Obviously the hot glue is hot, hence the name, hot glue gun. So you don't want to do this with your fingers. And then once you open it, you can see that this is completely flat against the leaf. Okay, are you guys ready? We're almost done. This is how easy it is. Okay, so now this is the front of your, let me scoot you back a little bit so I can, there we go. So this is the front of your little flower. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of glue in the center, hot glue. And we're going to grab a Hershey Kiss and we're going to plop it down in the center. And just hold it for a quick second. It doesn't take very long. There we go. Look how stinking cute these are. Are they not the most funnest thing? I know that's not a word that you have ever seen. I've done quite a few of them already. And we're going to make some more, so don't stress, we will make more. So I did bring in a bag. Let me scoot you back a little bit more. You guys are going to get dizzy today. Oops. Okay, that was a little too far. Okay, hopefully that's okay. So here's the bag. Everything is in the bag, and I am just going to tuck these up in the corners so they hang out. Sorry, this is hard to do. So I'm just literally tucking them into the sides, and I think I'm going to put one on each corner. So each bag is going to have 4. So once we get done, I will show you what the bag looks like where it's not upside down. But this is what we're making. Aren't they fun? I literally thought they were the most adorable things I've ever seen. And this would be so beautiful in a bouquet also. I just brought this little jar in. But you could literally fill this whole jar up, and you can bend these so they fold sideways. You can have them going straight up. You can make them shorter, taller. Literally, oops, it's not even in the camera. Literally, you could do whatever you wanted. But this is like the cutest bouquet I think I've ever seen. So let's make a couple more. Okay, so here is the basic white, the Whisper White ink. So what I'm going to do is, hopefully the ink is dry. I should have hit it with the heat embosser, but I didn't. Oh, Mayday gifts. You are right, Anna. Great idea. Thank you, Jill. Hello, Teresa. Okay, so I'm going to offset this. Just be careful. I know my hand is really close to that glue gun, and I've already burned myself once today. So let's flip it over. Let's put some glue on the back. And let's grab a little piece of wire. And I'm going to take this other piece and I'm going to press it down so it kind of smushes it so it doesn't leave a big bubble on the end. I wish I had a blender pen. Maybe I will run to the other room and grab a blender pen really quick. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Okay, so that should be pretty dry. So there we go. And I am going to go ahead and just put a circle on here. So I'm just taking a glue and I'm just going to place a circle in there. I'm going to let it dry because I am going to run to the other room and grab a blender pen to show you what else you could do. But let's go ahead and finish this flower. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue in the center. Let's grab a silver Hershey Kiss and we're going to put it in the center. I wasn't quite sure if mini glue dots would hold the Hershey Kiss on here, so that's why I went ahead and used the hot glue. I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to take the chance of them falling off. But there you go. Is that not so fun? Okay, let me run to the other room really quick. I want to grab a blender pen. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. I actually don't even know what color I got because it was dark. Okay, I got pumpkin pie, which is totally fine. So this, is not quite dry yet, so we're just going to leave that. And let's put another one together. Let's do the Mary Merlot one. We'll just let that dry for one more quick minute. So I've already pre-stamped and pre-cut out all of the daisies. I'm just going to offset it a hair, flip it over, add some glue, and then we're going to put this down. There we go. Flip this over to press it down. I actually, my husband and I were in my car, which he doesn't get in my car very often because he doesn't fit too well. But I had my sunglasses sitting on the top of my dash, and every time I would turn a corner, they would slide to one side to the other. And my husband's like, you're going to lose your glasses one of these days. And I know he's right, and I probably shouldn't put them up there. But I was thinking, how perfect would this silicone mat be to put on my dash and have my glasses sit on it? It would be perfect. So I just actually need to take one out to my car. So these silicone mats have more purpose than one. It's amazing. Okay, so let's put a green one in the center. Okay, there we go. There's the Mary Merlot. Okay, so let's go back to this little dot that I put on the silicone mat. Once it dries completely, you can take your blender pens. Let me scooch you back in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So you can take your blender pen, well, that one side's a mess, and you can color them. Well, I probably should have grabbed a darker color. But if you need little dots for your card, or if you need a specific color stone or something, you can literally make your own. So you just keep coloring. Let me see if the other side is going to work. The thicker side does work a little bit better when you're coloring these guys, but as you can tell, this one has been hammered. Okay, well, at least you kind of get the gist. So you peel it off, and now you have made yourself a pumpkin pie little doodad for your card. So that's just an extra little tip. I'm actually going to throw that guy away because he is definitely hammered. Okay, let's do 2 more, and then I'll show you the bags. We can actually do these ones simultaneously. So let's grab the mini glue dots, flip this over, offset it, And let's do the same thing with this one. And then I'll bring in all of the flowers that I've made so far. There we go. Let's flip it over. Actually, this part I might just do one since we have to fold it over. But I already pre-cut a bunch of these because I actually have to make, if I'm doing 4 for each and I have 9 bags, what is that, 36? I don't know. My brain's, it's too late. It's not working. So I pretty much have to make 40 of these guys. But I still have time. Okay, so give that a good hold. We're going to pull this off. And there we go. Let's do this last one. But can you imagine doing all of the colors? This would be perfect for like a baby shower or a wedding shower gift. Just something so cute and clever and unique. It is definitely unique. I'm going to hold this guy down. There we go. Oh, it wasn't quite dry. And you can tell when it's dry because the silicone mat won't just pop off. It kind of pulls. You see how it pulled a little bit? So it wasn't quite dry, which is not tragic. So let's put some ink on the top, or ink, hot glue on the top. And we'll put a pink one on this guy. And then while that one's drying, I'll put some glue on this one. And let's put a blue Hershey Kiss. There we go. So let me bring in, let me scooch you back a hair. Let me get rid of the glue gun so I don't burn myself. And let me bring in the ones that we've made already. So there we go. Look at how cute those are. I fell in love with these little guys when I saw them. And I think they're going to be perfect for the little Easter bags. Okay, so let me flip you over and I will show you what I was talking about with the bags. Hello, everybody. Okay, so here is the bag. And I was just going to tuck them in. Hopefully the lighting is okay. I was just going to tuck them in the corners and then bend them out a little bit so they kind of hung over. That was my idea behind these guys. So each one is going to get 4. And I actually think the girls are probably going to take these and put them in a different vase. They're not going to let the boys have them. But there you go. Look how stinking cute these are. I love them. Oh, you could even put one in your hair. Let me, not poke my eyeball out. But you could put one in your hair and have it there. Anyway, hopefully you guys liked today's project. I will be back on Tuesday for our very last project, our 3D project that is going to go on the outside of the bag. There's one thing left that we need to put on the outside. There's not much room. Literally, this is the front of the bag, and that's the back. So all we have left to do is playing with the back side. And the inside is completely plumb full. I don't know if there's anything else that could fit in here. But anyway, if you need anything, please feel free to reach out. I did email out the retiring list, so if there's anything that is a must-have, you should get it before it's completely gone. And then it's $1 million on eBay. But anyway, I will be up for a few more hours, so if you need anything, feel free to reach out or text or email me whenever. We'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night. Bye-bye.